Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. So we're going to do another big savings challenge video today. I have no idea how much I have here. This is from some of what I had left over from like previous paychecks, but also the most recent paycheck, the money that I pulled out for that y'all saw in the cash swap video because I had to go to the ATM because it was a holiday on the day that I pulled the money out of the bank. Also, thank you to Simply Living Saves for catching my error as to why I was $20 short when I recounted at the end, and that's because when I was counting my tens in the for the 2025 challenge, I counted it as like 70, 80, 100 twice. Instead of 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's how an additional, so there was additional $20 that got put into the 2025. However, I recounted the 2025 and I was actually $68 short in that, and I think it has to do with the previous video where I did the big challenges. I was getting messed up with the money that I had put aside for the 2025 challenge, and I remember there was like a whole issue with the $68, but I thought that I had figured it out, and I just like added money that was from my tray. So I don't really know how I ended up being $68 short in that challenge, but I was, because when I recounted it, I was $48 short. So that was the $20 that I accidentally, put into it when I counted wrong. So I'm still $48 short in that challenge. So we're going to fix that today because I don't want to be short in that one. But I need to count up and see how much I actually have here because I have no idea. So let me get my calculator as well to keep track of this. But I have, and maybe some sort quick, just so nothing sticks together. And this lasts so long. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280. And I will do my best to not count the tens wrong this time. I cannot believe I did that not only once but twice in a row. Like, where was my brain? Definitely not in my head. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210. And let's see, for fives, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27. That's $562 that I have to go towards savings challenges and then ultimately debt by the end of the year. And I really want to see what we can get finished, but first things first, let's fix that 2025 and add the $48 in. Oops, what am I pulling out tens for again with the tens? 5, 6, 7, 8. I have no idea how this all got like so messed up, but I think I might try to finish this one today. I'm not sure, but let's go through these. I have a new one in here for the hands and bands challenge. Nope, that's closing. So I kind of want to try to go through as many challenges as I can. And this one's a big one. This, y'all, 150. So there's going to be some big freaking numbers in here, which is kind of scary because there's not really that many like scratchers on this one. So this one's a little scary, but I'm glad I'm going to get this one out of the way and I can move on to some other challenges. so that's 15 to start. We're gonna do at least one more. Another 15, so that would be 30. So let's put the 5 back, 20, so that's 30. I feel like we should do a couple more. One, two more maybe. Another 15. So 10, 15. And I wonder if there's any different numbers. I mean, I would think so. I think they can't all be 15s. There's a 20. Okay, so I think that's a good start to this one. Let me see. I think I'm going to leave. I'm not going to cash swap any of this. We'll see if we come back to this one because I do want to save. I don't want to go through it all too quickly. Let's see what I have here for Mischief Managed Budgets. We have You Are Enough, and I love that this has little phrases of affirmation on here. That one says, be the change. I thought it said better change. I'm like, whoa, how rude. No, be the change. Be the change. That's a nice phrase. And this one says, own your magic. And that's 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is going to go in. There's only a few more, but like I said, I kind of want to get to the 2025 before I really go like too hard on some of these first ones, because I think we're going to finish that today. I have the Liz and Les, Let's Visit an Island, and this one I believe is Hawaii. So I'm doing the top number, and let's see. Let's do a boat in the water, or what's one of the, I'm doing the top numbers. So we have an 8, there's a 9, there's a 10. Let's do the bird. This little bird, where's that bird go? Right there. And we'll do this boat for 9. So 19 going into this for the moment. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, we have a $100 challenge here for Golden Girl Budgets. I have not started this one yet. So some of these little fireflies are not looking too happy. Like, he looks scared out of his wits. That's a 9 and 12. Holy moly. Okay, so 21 going into this. Let's see, for Snow Gardener 307 budgets. Not too much more to finish on this one, but let's do at least 2 of the ladybugs. And just a reminder as well, so that's 5 for that one. I do have a big sale going on in my Etsy shop right now until November 17th, I believe. November 16th. 16th or 17th, I don't remember now. I'd have to look at it, but 40% off everything in my shop right now. So go check that out if you'd like. Okay, so that's 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, I did the 5 already. I don't need it twice because we did 5 and 4, so that's 9. And then, let's see, do we do... Oh, I could do the 1 right here and make it an even 10. Let's do that for now. We'll make it an even 10 so I can keep the 5s and the 1s. And I also recently got some Happy Mail from a subscriber and a member of my postable list. If you are not a member, that is in the description box down below. I do send out random Happy Mail, just so you know. I'm going to let that dry. But she sent this beautiful little note saying thank you for the Happy Mail, and she sent me a whole set of stamps so that I can send more Happy Mail out. And I thought that so amazing. It's really literally the only thing I use stamps for. Because pretty much any bills that I pay and stuff like that I do online, so literally the only thing I use stamps for is to send Happy Mail out to y'all. So if you're not part of my postable, go sign up down below. It's absolutely free. I will need your address so that I can send mail out to you, but I do send it out. I've been trying to do it monthly since about September-ish, so if you are not a part of that, go check it out. I have a new challenge for Janelle Ray Budget, so each letter is $3, each object is $5, so I'm going to start with a 5 for the time being. Let's do this little... I'm going to do this little bat at the top, but I'm going to make him kind of gray so he doesn't look like he doesn't have any features. You're not going to be able to see anything on him anyway. It's still quite dark. Okay, so that's an object, and now we need a letter. So of course we've got to start October off with the orange. There we go. Okay, I also have a new one in here for stuff and budget, so kind of springish, a little bit fallish looking to me with all the dark reds and everything on here. I have no idea how much this one will be, but that's a 2 and a 6. So 8 altogether. It's a good start for this one. Okay, this one is one of the shops, one of the challenges that is in my shop currently. This one is still available. This is technically like the August birthstone and flower. So we have the peridot on the front, the gladiolas on the back. Now, none of the birthstone, birth flower, birth month flower have the month on them, so you can use them anytime you want. If you just like gladiolas, if you just like the green, however you want to use it, that is entirely up to you. That one is a 5. Okay. And then let's do some roll and save on the back. So let's put the 5 aside, and let's see. That's a 3. A 6. Another 3. And a 1. So 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so that's a good amount for this time. Okay, next up is the nice cup of tea. And I may have to zoom out a little so you can kind of see everything a little bit better. This is a roll and save that I kind of created because the saying, "Would you like a nice cup of tea?" reminds me of my grandmother. She's not with us any longer, but whenever we would go over there, or like if somebody came over as a guest, like they were tea drinkers, my grandmother and her sisters, and even my mom now has always been a tea drinker. She's not really a coffee drinker. I'm a coffee drinker. But anytime that we would go over there, she would say, "Would you like a cup of tea, or would you like a nice cup of tea?" That was just the way she liked to say it. So I'm rolling a dice for each cup. Let's go ahead and do another row. So that's 5. 1, 4, and 1. So 11 total. Right, 9, 10, 11. Look at me mathing. Okay, and then let's see. All right, I think before I get into the new car savings, I'm going to fix 2025 because everything here on this page, and this is from the Almost Organized Owl, if you want to check out her channel and her Etsy shop. But everything that I have colored in, I've added it up a couple times. I'm missing the $48. So it was $68. The 20 got added in incorrectly, missing the 48. So I want to take care of that first and foremost. So 45, 6, 7, and 8. And I may need to cash swap some singles somewhere. Let me see if I can cash swap any of these. That's 5, 10. Whoops. Let's not mess it all up again. I'm going to put a 10 in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. So I hope that has taken care of it. I will probably, well, we might finish this one today, so let's just see. I did write at the end here how much each one of these lines would be. The first one here is 71. So 20, 40, 60, 71. 20, 40, 60, 71. Okay, let's see what I have for the next one would be 76. 20, 40, 60, 75, 76. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to have enough to finish. So we have the next line is 81, so that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Wait a minute. 20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 1. Okay. And the last one is 79. I don't know if I have enough here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, gosh. Let's see. I only need $12 to finish this. I am going to figure out where I can pull that $12 from, and we're doing this today. So bear with me for a moment. I'm going to put you on pause, but I will be right back, and I'm going to figure out where I can get another $12. Okay, so I decided to actually pull this from my brewery's envelope in my completed sunflower challenge binder, because we don't really go to breweries all that much, so I don't really need that amount of money in there. But let me count this, make sure I have the right amount, because I feel like I maybe messed it up again. But 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to color that in, and then I'm going to grab all of the, let me count what I have with the placeholders first and make sure, and then I'll grab the actual cash. Completed before the end of the year. I'm so excited. All right, so let me just put that aside. We'll get this sorted first. Closing that. Okay. Wish me luck that I have the right amount here because OMG if I don't. That's 1,000 for the placeholder. So that is money that is currently in my safe. So 1,000 plus 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 650 in 50s. All right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, so 260 in 20s. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, so 140. And why do I now have 2,050? Y'all. It's supposed to be $2,025. Why do I have 2,050 and more in my hand to count? What did I do to this challenge, guys? That's 10 in 5s. Watch it be over $68. How did I manage to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $2,073 in a 2025 challenge. Yeah, I know. I cannot. All right, I'm gonna grab the actual cash, and we're gonna count it again because this is just the placeholder, of course. I want to make sure we actually have the cash that we're supposed to have, so I'll be right back. Okay, so like I added the $48 in, but now I'm $48 over when I thought that I was $48 short. I don't know what I did to this challenge. I messed it up something fierce. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know why. What in the world? We're going to count the actual cash and make sure that it's all what it is supposed to be. So let me put this all down here. We'll start with the 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. Okay. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. $850. Oh my god, I just threw myself for a loop. So that's 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 50, 850. I need a vacation. I'm going on vacation very shortly. I need it. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. So 260. $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. $10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. 10. Oh, I just messed up. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, so I have $2,073 in a challenge that's supposed to have $2,025. So now I'm $48 over. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I don't know. But we're done with the 2025 challenge. I've got no more money, so we're not doing any more challenges. Probably should have done that first, but whatever. It is what it is. This is going to go towards a debt payment. Ultimately, I will be traveling, so I may use some of this to travel with. We'll see. But pretty much all of this is going to go into my my little bag. I'll probably put it in with the other money that I kind of unstuffed already and tracked. And maybe why don't we go ahead and track the I don't remember if I did last year or not, if I tracked it in the little like the files that I have, from Little Helpful Files. I will get that all sorted out, but let's just go ahead. So the little challenge savings tracking sheet. Let's go ahead and put this for October. I don't know if I'm going to count that as part of October. Like, I am finishing it in October, but I mean, as far as keeping track of like the other months that I've completed like the regular savings challenges for, I don't know if I want to count that in there. It looks like I didn't. It doesn't look like I tracked it the last time, but that's okay. This is the second time finishing it. I don't think I'm going to do the 2025. Again, I do have a smaller 225 challenge that came with the digital printout for the 2025. So we'll see. Maybe I'll throw that one in the binder, and that could be like a quick little one to finish before the end of the year. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye for now.